else is causing this problem? I come back onto, this is not good. Still not better. Still not what it should be. Nothing changes. Nothing changes. We just feel, now we just have to determine the plane of the restriction. So I come so, I'm going to, oh, there it is. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Now I fold over that. I use a little bit of a lateral spread to basically move the glenohumeral joint away from the AC. Very, very little. Now I can feel that movement under my thumb. Big breath. Let go. Come back through torsion. Push your hand backward. Let go. And the thing was crunching in every direction. Did you injure your shoulder at one time?
No, but that shoulder's been tricky.
Not for me. Big breath. Good. Let go. Come back on the articulation. More movement, not great. Better. Good. Come back. Now watch. We're treating him now. We're not doing a bunch of manipulations. Now I'm going to go back into traction articulation, which you thought, oh, that was year one. No, it isn't. Back through sagittal. Back through traction. Back through compression. Back through testing. This is kind of transcending the idea of doing manipulations into how to treat. The tissues tell you the planes, the orientation, where you need to go, what you need to do. Your job is to put the puzzle piece together and understand what's holding something rather than just trying to encourage movement somewhere because you feel a restriction of motion. Okay? That is not what we're supposed to be doing osteopathically. We still see this. What I'm suspecting that we have a problem with the upper baseline through the primary pivot. So this needs to be addressed. So I'll put him on his right side.